In this part, we will work on an important identity. Then we consider replacement as an idea. Then we solve SMT 2023 problem, algebra test, problem number 9, last SMT, and then I will leave some homework. Okay, so let me tell you first the identity. You have an important identity, and then let's solve SMT problem. The important identity we have is what? A cubed plus B cubed plus C cubed minus 3ABC. You can write this here. You can factorize it, and one factor is A plus B plus C. So pause the video and try to find the next term. It will be A squared plus B squared plus C squared minus AB minus AC minus BC. You can multiply right side and you will see right side and left side are equal. Sometimes we can write second fraction in other form, second term. Let me tell you A plus B plus C. One way is to write it as this. 1/2 A minus B squared plus A minus C squared plus B minus C squared. Another way, you can write it as A plus B plus C times A plus B plus C whole squared minus 3 times AB plus AC plus BC. So memorize this identity. Let me draw a rectangle around this. And I will leave some homework to get good at this identity. Okay. So this part. Replacement means, for example, when you have some variables, try to replace y in terms of x. For this one, I will leave a homework from AIME that you can solve at. AIME 2023. It's for USA. At first, in USA, America, we have AMC. Next level is AIME. And for this one, I will leave some other homeworks. Replacement, as I said, for example, you write y, we have x, y, z, you write z in terms of y and x, and decrease the number of variables. Let's solve this SMT problem. Okay, the problem says let x, y, z be non-zero numbers, not necessarily real, such that we have this. So, let's consider first this part. We can multiply both sides by x, y, z. So, it will be what? It will be x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed equal to 3xyz. And then we can take 3xyz to left hand side. It will be x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed minus 3xyz equal to 0. So now what can we do? If we want to use our identity, pause the video here and try to see we can factorize it like what? If you see, it is exactly our identity. So I can write it as x plus y plus z times x squared plus y squared plus z squared minus xy minus xz minus yz equal to 0. So the first part is 0, second part is 0. Let me tell you if case 1, if this part 0, case 2, if this part 0. Let me check first case 2. If x squared plus y squared plus z squared minus xy minus xz minus yz equal to 0, we can use this part identity. So I can write it as 1/2 times x minus y squared plus x minus z squared plus y minus z squared. This is equal to 0. So you can multiply by 2. Now, all these parts are at least 0. Let's check. Can we say, it says not necessarily real. Because it says not necessarily real. So in this part, we can not say there are at least 0. So I wanted to use these that say, okay, all of them should be 0. So x equal to y equal to z. But as you can see, We cannot say this because in complex numbers, for example, I squared is -1. So let's try to prove it with other way. We can use this part. It is 24yz. So here it is 24yz. So we conclude in this part 24yz equal to 0. But because we have yz in the denominator, so y and z cannot be 0. So that's a contradiction. So let's consider case 1. X plus y plus z equal to 0. It is what? It is here we can use replacement. We can say z equal to -x minus y. Now let's see, we want to calculate what, and what is the other thing we have? We have this part. Because we've considered x plus y plus z equal to 0, this condition is satisfied. Now we should focus on this condition and the thing we want to find. Here we want to calculate x squared over yz. So as you can see, it's better to replace what in terms of the other, x in terms of y and z. So let's write x equal to -y z. And here, if we consider this part, let's write, we have x squared, 2x squared, y squared, 2y squared, z squared, 2z squared. And this part, -2xy, -2yz here, -2zx, equal to 24yz. So let's cut this part. Oh, let's cut only this part. Okay, let me cut. Okay, here let's simplify. At first we divide by 2, it will be x squared plus y squared plus z squared minus xy. Here, minus yz, 12yz, so it will be -13yz minus 2zx equal to 0. Sorry, usually when we divide, it will be also zx. So minus yz minus 12 minus 13. Now we've replaced x with -y minus z. Let's see, we should calculate what? -y minus z squared over yz. So it will be y squared plus z squared plus 2yz over yz. So it will be y squared plus z squared over yz plus 2. Okay, so we should calculate first fraction. For first fraction, again here, we replace x with -y z. So -y z squared plus y squared plus z squared minus -y z times y minus 13yz minus z times -y z equal to 0. Now we can say y squared plus z squared. Here you can say it is plus y plus z squared. We can multiply by -1 because we have squared. Plus 2yz plus y squared plus z squared minus this, it will be plus. So y squared plus zy minus 13yz plus yz plus z squared equal to 0. So let's see what we have. Y squared, 3y squared, z squared, 3z squared. Then 2yz, yz, 3yz, plus this 4yz, minus this 4 minus 13 minus 9yz equal to 0. We divide it by 3, so y squared plus z squared minus 3yz equal to 0. So because I want to calculate this, if I divide by yz, y squared plus z squared over yz minus 3 equal to 0. So this part equal to 3. So it will be 3 plus 2, 5. So our answer for this problem is 5. Okay, so we've solved this SMT problem. If you had questions or wanted to learn more important identities, as I said before, feel free to send a message to my WhatsApp number in the description and comments. So for homeworks, I want to tell you AIME problem and also some other homeworks. This problem is AIME 2 2023 problem 4. Again, you can solve this problem. It has lots of ways. One way, I solved this in my video. I released the solution of this before. You can use replacement to solve these problems. So homework 1 is question number 4 of AIME 2 2023. Homework 2 is, for example, one homework is ABC are real numbers and ABC are distinct real numbers. And the problem says prove that cube root of a minus b is 3 plus cube root of a minus c plus cube root of b minus c is not 0. You can prove it with only the ideas we worked on in this video. Homework 3 says cube root of x minus 1. If you wanted the solution of these homeworks, as I said before, feel free to send message to my WhatsApp number in the description and comments. Here, x is what? Homework 3 is this, and x is real number. Let me see, can I show you more homeworks from this idea? Let me write one more homework. If you wanted easier or harder homeworks, or wanted to learn more identities, as I said, you can send message to my WhatsApp number in the description and comments. Next problem says x, y, z are integers, and we have this equality, and then the problem says prove that x plus y plus z plus 6 divides x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed. Okay, we worked on, let's review what we've done here. I told you an important identity and replacement. I've told you a homework from AIME 2023, AIME 2 2023. We solved SMT 2023 problem, and ninth problem, and also I left some homeworks for you. And okay, if you wanted to learn, as I said before, there are around 40-50 important ideas in each topic. Combinatorics, algebra, number theory, and geometry. If you want to learn those important identities and ideas and background ideas, you can send message to my WhatsApp number in the description and comments. Okay, thanks.